Yo, some YouTube is Greg Domine. And as the title is read, I have physics assignment to submit. So let's get into it. Ho 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 ho. Oh, Twitch. Yeah. So we lab. So define equipotential surfaces and equipotential lines. I don't know. I forgot. Let's ask DeepSeek. And there should be the GPT also, right? G- 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 USA, please. Tin road extends along the z-axis and from z equals minus d, z equals d. Mhm. Uniformly distributed along its length 2d with charge density lambda equals q by 2d. Okay. So what is equipotential surface? An equipotential surface is a continuous surface in an electric field where a point on the surface has same electric potential. An equipotential line is a 2D representation of an okay. So, same electric potential. So it's a continuous surface in an electric field where every point on surface has same okay okay. No work is required to move a charge along an equipotential surface because the electric potential remains constant. Interesting, okay. The electric field is always perpendicular to the potential surface at every point. So the okay electric field. I did not understand the no work. So work done when moving a charge in an electric field depends on the electric force acting on the charge. Okay. So this Equipotential surface has it's a continuous surface has same electric potential. Mm-hmm. Interesting. So so the work is when moving a charge in an electric field depends on what? The electric force acting on a charge. Okay, the displacement d of the charge. The work done is given by force in the displacement, which is QE dot d. But since potential difference is related to work, mhm, why is work zero on an equipotential surface? So the physical interpretation, the electric field is always perpendicular to the equipotential surface. If you move a charge along the surface, the displacement is perpendicular to E, the dot product. Imagine walking horizontally instead of climbing uphill. Work is then against the gravity because you are not moving vertically. Hmm. I somewhat get it, but I'm not sure. What? So weird. Forget to pop the chat out. Oh, stupid. No, no, why? So no work is done in moving a charge on an equipotential surface. So if Can the charge be at infinite position? Yes, but at some constraints. The charge can freely move along the equipotential surface without any work being done by or against the electric field. However, if left undisturbed, the charge won't move on its own. What do you mean left undisturbed? If the charge is in a vacuum with no other force, it could theoretically stay at any point on the equipotential surface indefinitely. I did not get the second point. However, if left undisturbed, the charge won't move on its own unless acted upon by a non electric force like friction or external push. That's the whole point, right? Eh, if a charge does not need any sort of work to move, it means it can be anywhere as it wants or according to the observer, right? Uh-huh. Real world analogies. Imagine pushing a box horizontally on a perfectly flat floor. The work is that because I lifting the box. It's like, okay, the box can be placed at any position of the floor without changing its gravitational potential energy. So, gravitational force, Earth has an equipotential surface. Could we say that? Oh, but this is not for gravitational force. Okay. Um, Continuous surface in an electric field where every point on the surface has the same electric potential. Could you give me potential surface? Conducting sphere. Okay. Consider a charged metal sphere. Sphere is all charged uniformly on its surface. Okay. Mhm. Sphere has all charge U distributed uniformly on its surface due to the electrostatic repulsion. The surface of the sphere itself is an equipotential surface because in a conductor, charges redistribute themselves until the entire surface reaches the same potential. Electrostatic equilibrium. A lot of terms. Okay. Um, this means every point on the sphere's surface has same voltage. Again, I think I'm confusing. I don't even remember the term voltage. Equipotential surfaces reasonable. Okay. Useful for understanding force, interaction, and charge movements. I don't get it. Define equipotential surface. Equipotential lines explain their orientation relative to electric field lines. Discuss which visualization may offer more advantages in understanding and analyzing electric fields. So it depends on the context. If the goal is to analyze forces and charge motion, electric field lines are better. If the focus is on voltage difference and energy, equipotential lines are more useful. Ideally, using both together provides the most comprehensive understanding of electric fields. It feels good to say that. So, if we are considering conductor charges are free to move when sphere charged, these charges redistribute themselves on surface until they reach the electrostatic equilibrium. Oh, it's 43. I still have not even understood what equipotential surfaces are, and the time is fucking moving fast. Why is the surface equipotential? Why? The conductor charges are free to move. When the sphere is charged, those charges redistribute themselves on the surface until they reach. Okay. Charge. Okay, I understood that the surface of a charged sphere is equi- equipotential, or I understand that there's a term for the surface of a charged sphere, but what are the other things that makes the surface equipotential? Wait, the surface of a charged sphere is equipotential. So if there's another point charge fixed on the equipotential surface, the point charge can be anywhere. Okay. It reminds me of electron on atoms, right? There's no fixed position for electrons, just like that. There's no fixed position for charges or a point charge on an equipotential surface. meaning no work is done by the electric field. So, if I understand the term electric field, it's something that electric field lines must be perpendicular to the surface at every point. The electric field lines must be perpendicular to the surface. That means if the equipotential surface is a sphere, so if the charged the surface of any conductor in an electrostatic equilibrium is an equipotential surface. I did not understand the statement. Please, please, ChatGPT, make me understand. Yes, let's break it down further. Let's break it down. Why is the conductor's surface equipotential? Free electrons movement in conductors contain free electrons that move in response to electrical forces. Okay, if the different part of the conductor shut. Since the surface is equipotential, the electric field must be perpendicular. So, electric fields are perpendicular to the surface of conductors. Is that what you tried to say? Implication of this property, shielding effects. Since conductors maintain a uniform potential, they can shield the interior from external electric fields. Wait, how? I think I'm not on the right mind to read this right now. Well. Daily German language time. Yo, GPT.
Hey there, how's it going? What can I help you with today?
Okay, so give me 10 words in German that is related to my studies and that I can use in my daily life.
Sure. Here are 10 German words related to your studies and daily life. 1. Chemie, chemistry. Labor, lab. Molecule, experiment. Protocol, protocol. Probe, sample. Reaktion, reaction. Analyse, analysis. Lösung, solution. These should come in handy both in your studies and everyday conversations. Let me know if you need more help.
Okay, wait. So chemie is chemistry, labor, lab, molecule, molecule, experiment, protocol. When these are just English words, but some of the letters changed. Okay, Wissenschaft, that's different. Wissenschaft. Wissen to know shaft. Shaft is like shaft. Science. So, yo GPT, the words you just told me, do they have gender? Like die, der, die, das.
Yes, German nouns have genders. Here are the genders for the words I mentioned. 1. Chemie, chemistry. D. Feminine. Labor, das.
Where is the? Okay, I did not let GPT complete the sentence. I'm sorry, man. It's so weird. What? Okay, I thought GPT understands what we are saying, but the last conversation I had, yo, GPT-3 just told me, do they have a gender like the daddy does? What the fuck? They don't listen. So Chemie, Labor, Molekül, Experiment, Protokoll, Probe. Can I get this here? If I can get these 10 words up my notes, I can make a conversation mit GPT. Okay, so also ChatGPT, du hast mir oder sie haben mir 10 Wörter auf Deutsch gesagt.
Ja, die Wörter, die ich dir genannt habe, haben alle ein grammatikalisches Geschlecht. Hier sind die Geschlechter. Chemie, Chemistry. D. Feminine. Labor, das, Neuter.
Können Sie das in ein etwas einfacher Weg schauen? Das wird sehr langweilig.
Natürlich.
Slow.
Hier
What's
sind
was ist die Wort für slow in German?
Das Wort für slow auf Deutsch ist langsam.
Langsam. Okay, also die Antwort, Sie haben mir letztes Mal gesagt, das wird sehr langsam.
Verstehe. Ich kann mich kurz fassen. Hier sind die deutschen Wörter mit ihren Geschlechtern. 1. Chemie. D. Feminine. 2.
Oh,
Labor. Das.
warte, können Sie das als erste eins, die Chemie, 2, der Labor. Können Sie als das sagen? Das wird sehr schnell.
Natürlich. Hier sind die Wörter mit den richtigen Artikeln. 1. Chemie. D. Feminine. Das. Neuter. Molekül. Das. Neuter.
Na, ich weiß das, ich weiß die Bedeutung auf der, die, das. Ich weiß nicht, welches Wort hat welches Gender. Also
Alles
können Sie als erste die Chemie, zweite der Labor, dritte die Molekül. Ich brauche nur das, nicht die ganz. Geschlecht.
Verstanden. Hier sind die Wörter mit dem Artikel das. 1. Labor, das. Molekül, das. Experiment, das.
Okay, aber ich meine das nicht. Ähm, Sie haben mir schon 10 Wörter gesagt, oder?
Ja, ich verstehe jetzt. Hier sind die 10 Wörter mit dem Artikel das. 1. Labor, das. Molekül, das. Experiment, das. Die anderen Wörter haben unterschiedliche Artikel.
Also können Sie die Artikel auf die 10 Wörter sagen. Also, if I use if I make any grammatical mistakes
I'm
while
sorry,
speaking
but you've
German,
hit the daily limit for advanced voice. You can switch to
I
standard now.
I hit the daily fucking limit. The fuck? The fuck? Yo, GPT. Yo, GPT. Now I'm using the standard voice, I guess.
Got it. If you're referring to the voice settings or how you're speaking, feel free to clarify if you need anything
No,
adjusted. How's everything going with your studies and projects?
yeah, I do you know the 10 words that I was trying to learn in German today? It's not working. That's the issue. That is the yeah, connection failed. What do you mean connection failed? No. My connection's fast. This is not supposed to be happening. Yo, Yo, GPT, can you hear me?
I hear you loud and clear. What's up?
Okay, so do you know the 10 words in German that you recommended me? Do you remember those words?
I don't remember the exact 10 words from before.
Okay,
but I
okay.
can definitely suggest some new ones for
Okay, I'll tell you the 10 words. Die erste Wort wird Chemie, die zweite wird Labor, dritte wird Molekül, viertes wird Experiment, fünftes wird Protokoll, sechstes Probe, siebzehntes Reaktion, achtes Analyse, neunstes Lösung, zehntes Wissenschaft. This guy's not working. Why? Why won't you work? What did I do? That's the voice chat of ChatGPT is gone. Wait, I'll type in German, right? Kannst du die Geschlecht auch auf die Wörter die Chemie. Okay, ich brauche das. Okay, that's what I needed. This is what I want. Ja, jo, hier sind die Wörter mit ihren grammatikalische Geschlecht. Grammatikalisch. fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Voice chat. Grammatikalisches Geschlecht. Die Chemie, das Labor, das Molekül, das Experiment, das Protokoll, die Probe, die Reaktion, die Analyse, I don't know, die Lösung, die Wissenschaft. Möchtest du noch weitere Wörter hinzufügen oder Fragen zur Verwendung stellen? I did not understand. Okay, I did not understand the last question you asked me. Alles gut. Ich wollte nur fragen, ob du. Okay, Bro. Can you. Yeah, I just meant to ask if you want to learn more words or if you have. Okay. Alles gut. Ich wollte nur fragen, ob du noch weitere Wörter lernen möchtest oder ob du Fragen zur Verwendung der Wörter im Satz hast. Or if you have any questions about how to use these words in a sentence. Jo, ich hab. Nah, it's 10, right? I'm in the stream, bro. I can't do this. Crack a tomb, shiny nail! I know this. I have not been studying too much lately, but I will be continuing strongly.